Tiny Build is our games publisher headquartered in Seattle, Washington. Founded in 2011, Tiny Build have established themselves as one of the industry's key publishers of indie games. Their notable releases include Hello Neighbor, Speedrunners and, one for people watching on the web, Kill It With Fire. I have just attempted a joke. It was unsuccessful.
Wow, great job, little AI buddy. Tiny Build's a great choice. And why don't we keep our little deep mind training session going here? Let's see if we can get you firing off as much gaming knowledge as an energy drink-fueled room of PC gamer writers. Find a game in their upcoming catalog that's open world, multiplayer, and give me conflict, give me historical with a little, I don't know, interplanetary twist.
Understood. Take a look at this teaser for Sand.
All right, how's it going, everyone? Here for the PC gaming show, which I have attended. In fact, I attended the very first one back in 2015 or whatever it was. I think it was 2015 or 2016, one of those years. The very first one. It was okay. They always have this guy. I forgot his name, but he always hosted.
What is that server?
Huh?
In many ways,
Yeah, server?
Oh yeah. Might just be a backdrop or something. I don't know. The light looks fake up there.
What if I wanted to keep the sandy vista without the Austro-Hungarian space colonization?
So this is starting in 10 minutes. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what they're really going to show besides. I'm hoping, you know, some exciting stuff that is going to be multi-platform that we're going to see here. Maybe routine? Just saying. Routine would be awesome.
It's like a fun game. Sorry, I keep looking at the...
Which one?
What they're showing right now. Oh. It's just a little fun game.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's called Tiny Build, I think. Or Critter Cove.
Just an animated thing. Oh. This is the PC gaming show.
Damn, I can't wait to watch that.
Just wait 10 more minutes to see the full trailer. It's like, why even say anything then?
My little darling princess? Little feline frown? Oh, are you as afraid of that as I am, AI?
Went and got lunch. Came back here. I have to say, Microsoft did a good job this year. I was really happy with Microsoft and the conference. They did exactly what it needed to do. Had some few surprises in there. They did good this year. Good for them.
Oh, are they going to talk about... Oh, no, this is yours. Never mind. Yours is... I saw Game Dune Awakening. I thought that was the PC gaming show streaming, labeling that. I was like, oh, they're trying to say...
No, but I do believe that we are going to see gameplay for Dune Awakening, which is an MMO set in the Dune universe. Turn off for me. What is this?
Spider killing game. Wait.
This is... See, when spiders are in my room, I don't have the guts to hit them with a pan. I just...
That is going
I'm a freak when it comes to spiders. Like, I just don't want to deal with it. You're stuck on a spaceship with nothing but spiders? Is that it?
I don't know.
What the fuck is...
I want to play this game now. It's so obnoxious.
Wow. Wow.
It's
a tank. It's like an RC tank.
For the spiders. I can't play this. This became a very interesting game. Kill It With Fire 2.
I can't play that.
Kill It With...
That's like a horror game to me.
Kill It With Fire 2 looks like a great way to let off a little steam without getting your home insurer involved. Hey, let's see how you deal with upscaling. Let's stick with the kill it theme, but let's make the danger a little bigger.
Wait, is it a VR game?
I don't think so. It looked like it was just normal gameplay.
Is it co-op play?
Suggesting the largest and most ferocious beings.
Hey Tyler, how's it going?
The earth, dinosaurs.
Ooh.
Look at the first one.
Dinosaurs!
Ferocious.
I'm fucking... Dinosaurs have been so absent from games forever. We need, like... Yeah, I want that too. One day, I have a feeling it's going to happen, and it's going to be fucking incredible. Yeah, I think so as well, Tyler. The Xbox Game Showcase was very good, in my opinion, and as I said before, it did everything it needed to do. We got updates on all those games. Yeah, I wish we would have seen stuff like Perfect Dark. A Gears 6 announcement would have been interesting and cool, and I was actually kind of expecting that. Nothing like that, though. But most of everything I wanted to see, besides just like 2 or 3 things, were shown. And we have release windows for a lot of things as well, so I'm pretty happy with it. 16 new game announcements at this presentation.
How many?
16, according to Tyler, what he says. We'll see if that's true.
Robots to do chores for you. Let the AI take over your job.
But why do AI if you could do power over Pokemon?
Catch some fish.
That could do your job.
If this sounds like a good time to you,
I can't believe that's actually freaking be a game.
see ya, future dweller.
I am future.
Sure. Based on trends in my training data, I have noticed
Isn't that how Wally started?
You watched the vid of me going to the PC gaming show? Yeah, what was that, 2015 or 2016? I remember I went the first year it was open, and really cool, I got to play a game that was canceled. No one has the chance, well, besides people that were there, the public had never got to play it. That was Fable Legends. Remember Fable Legends? Oh god, yeah. I got to play a co-op match with a developer and 2 other people, and myself. We played this co-op game for Fable Legends, and it was weird. Like, we had to like take down the enemies, and I was the last person alive. And this guy had like, he just had like a sliver of health, but I did as well. So like, if I got hit, I would have been killed. I did my power-up move, and it was like an area of attack ability. It just hit him at like the perfect moment, and I ended up actually beating the boss and winning the stage. And I just remember everyone was like clapping all around me. I guess people were watching the game. That was my time at the PC gaming show. And then that game was canceled.
Yeah.
Very interesting to play a game that's been canceled and no one, the vast majority of people, never got to actually experience in any way. What's the best PC gaming show to me? It has to be that first one. Whichever one. I think that was the year that they showed Deus Ex and stuff. I was always invited to them, but I stopped going to them because they conflicted usually with Ubisoft. And like at E3, when you're going to all these press conferences, like they're in different locations. They're not all in the same place. So like sometimes you have to pick and choose what you want to do. And I always would rather go to Ubisoft than the PC gaming show. Just because most of the PC gaming show I know is going to be centered around a couple of indie games. They might have a couple AAA stuff here and there, but you know, it's a lot of somewhat independent games and AA games. But yeah, the first one, that will always hold a special place in my heart just because of that whole Fable Legends story. That was cool. Yeah, it was 2015. Okay. Yeah, it was a really cool venue that they had. They had like this back room, just PCs set up. You could play demos and stuff. Developers were showcasing their games. An open bar. You can like go up and just get a drink of whatever you chose. That's what I miss about just E3 not being a thing anymore. That's so much fun.
Yeah. The fun.
All those in-person events. Sony was a lot of fun when Sony did theirs. They had like a whole outside like food area, just tents set up where with I think it was free too. You just get food. People making tacos, burgers, and like all this stuff. And it was just like a whole party. It had like a DJ. It was this whole entire party before you got to sit down at the press conference. They really made you feel like you know,
one?
it was a big deal. The Sony thing. Remember the PlayStation one?
Yeah, Sony. Bethesda did the same thing.
Bethesda,
Xbox made you pay for it.
No, Xbox just did their press conference they usually did at the UCLA. I think the UCLA basketball stadium.
Yeah, and they moved it to the Microsoft Theater.
Yeah.
And in the Microsoft Theater, they had the bar, but you had to pay for your drinks, and then
the PC, not the PC.
pay for your popcorn, then you can't bring it in.
The Video Game Awards is at the Microsoft Theater.
Yeah, but even the E3 conference started to go over there, wasn't it?
I think the later ones, maybe.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly.
I know there was like I know it used to be at that like college thing.
Yeah, that was it was a UCLA basketball stadium, I believe.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, or USC, one of those. I think it was USC actually, not UCLA.
Well.
Anyway, so yeah, this was just a lot of fun. I missed those moments. I missed the party and the energy of it all. You can't get that same thing here watching it online. Yeah, you get all the announcements, you get in the comfort of your own home, but even the not so exciting stuff seemed epic. They just blasted the sound. It was great fun going to those conferences.
Likeability, the human touch of, say, Frankie! Oh, stick around because it is not long until the show starts.
I forgot this guy's name, but he's hosted all of them, the PC gaming shows.
Exclusives, a truckload of first looks, and a promising new co-host. Ha! Let's start the PC gaming show.
Hey, XXSL. I'm doing well. Jacob is doing well.
Good. Distracted.
Jacob was a bit too early. The Xbox conference was a bit too early for him, but
yeah, I stayed up way too late to be awake for that.
Alrighty, here we go.
I should be more awake now.
Yeah, we had a good lunch.
Still yawning though.
The presentation contains flashing images. Oh, what's her name?
Hey, Frankie! Hope I'm not interrupting anything.
I mean, I was just in the middle of deathmatch.
Great to hear it, Frankie. Listen, I've been thinking about the PC Gaming Show 2023, and I kind of want to make a few updates.
Sure, I mean, it's already packed with world exclusives, in-depth interviews with the biggest studios.
How long have we been friends?
Good giveaways. What more can we add?
We're actually a couple.
I don't want to get to,
we've known each other
the ethically sinister motive.
2010.
No, Frankie.
2010.
Yeah,
I think it was 2010.
2010. Sure.
I was friends with his brother first, and then and we actually it was a couple months later. We went to the Avatar re-release in IMAX, 3D IMAX, and I was friends with his brother, and that's when I met Jacob. and then it just hit off from there.
Yeah.
You know, to just get the ball rolling. Does that sound good?
I suppose if it's for the show.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's been 13 years we've known each other. We've probably been together for 10. I think it was 10 in August.
Yeah. About, yeah.
They're great guys. Very thorough.
Because it was after high school.
Yeah, it was we didn't start dating until college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hello, are you sure, guys?
Mr. Sean has many great ideas for the show. You are lucky to know such
What
a
is
man.
this?
He is a visionary. He is a man with his eyes locked on the future, like a horse staring into the sun.
A majestic horse.
Read now, please.
It feels to me like they tried to take
World exclusive of
a page out of the Devolver digital showcase. They're like trying to be funny, but it just comes across as somewhat awkward. Jeez. Yeah, it's weird because 2010 doesn't feel like a long time to me. But I mean, it really is. Like I remember the games that were coming out in 2010. It's a good year for gaming. It was good. 2010 was Mass Effect 2. I think it was Mass Effect 2 was 2010. Gosh. Yeah. You were 9 in 2010. God. Yeah. 2010 was Mass Effect 2. What? God of War 3? Final Fantasy 13. Yes, we're closer to 2027, the year of Deus Ex. We'll see. It'll be fun to compare our future to something like that game. I'd actually want to play that game again. It's an instant classic in my book.
I'm standing with you on the bleeding edge of it. I revolutionized how this show is made. Production crew, ditched him, don't need him. It's just me, my automated systems, and this one guy I've hired on work experience. Say hi, Dakota. Hey. So what does the face of the future look like? Weirdly, pretty familiar. Why don't you introduce yourself? Frank AI.
Hello, broadcast viewers.
Wow.
I am Frank AI.
Is there going to be games at this showcase? Are they going to have games at this showcase? I don't know. Is it a skit or is it all just games?
What do you mean, like giving away or?
No, I was making a joke because we haven't seen any games.
No.
Part of this showcase. We're like 5 minutes in. There's been no games.
They like to talk a lot.
Yeah, Adam Jensen's surgically implanted retractable sunglasses. That'll be the day.
No mistake, Sean. Morrisman is a game concept I devised based on a holistic survey of the most popular Steam titles.
Man, I remember watching on YouTube in 2010. I'd be sitting there watching.
Oh, Frostpunk 2.
Are you familiar with this?
Yeah.
It's our first game. Yeah, I'd be sitting there. I watched 2 YouTubers pretty heavily in 2010. It was Angry Joe Show, of course, and Darkside Phil. I watched a lot of his playthroughs. Both of them still going.
Okay, it doesn't affect the audio in there.
Classic Game Room 2. I miss Classic Game Room so bad.
This is not your kind of game, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It looks familiar. The guy with the goggles and stuff or whatever.
It's like a top down.
Oh, it's a okay. Was it like post-apocalyptic or? Looks like a science experiment or something going wrong.
God.
Oil. Frostpunk 1 was 5 years ago. Wow. This looks like... Looks like World War II almost. Yeah, not familiar with it.
Like
City must not fall.
Oh. Like that.
Oh, I see.
Like you build, yeah.
Jacob's showing me screenshots right now. The first one.
Mm-hmm.
So you did play it, or you didn't play it?
No, I never played it. Josh played it though. He liked it.
Okay.
What does he make?
I don't know. It's just King Kong. You know what this reminds me of? A game that got shafted that didn't deserve to be shafted. Dreams on PlayStation 4. I was really like, I thought Media Molecule was just like a flash in the pan, like, alright, you know, they just make those, because I didn't care for Little Big Planet at all, but I played Dreams, and Dreams blew me away what people were creating. And unfortunately, it's just been shafted. I just realized he looks like Steve Jobs, doesn't he?
All right, wait.
The turtleneck and the glasses. He looks like Steve Jobs.
Yeah, I think that's the joke of it.
Yeah, yeah. I like Dreams as well. It's really sad. They should have added PSVR 2 support and should have put it on the PS5 patch. It's just shitty in my opinion, because it really had a lot of potential.
Yeah, it kind of just keeps going on like this. So I think it just needs a little bit more fine-tuning. Until that point, let's just go ahead and dive right into our next previews with Nivalis, Jump Light Odyssey, and Road to Vostok.
There's a city you see when you close your eyes. When they close, you see. Open your eyes.
By the way, let me know, guys, if you want me to increase the volume as well. Oh, is this Cloudpunk?
Cloudpunk.
I think that's the name of it. It's a game where you basically. Oh no, this is different.
No, it's not.
There's this game where you play as like a transport, like a taxi driver in like a futuristic world. It's like flying cars. This actually looks really cool. The art direction.
Yeah, but I think I have Cloudpunk.
Look at the art direction though. It's like pixelated.
Oh no, I don't. Come on. Thought I did.
The audio is good. Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, maybe it is Cloudpunk then. It looks like it.
It's beautiful. I like that style.
I thought Cloudpunk was a different game.
Make a rainbow without a little
I was thinking something else.
Like most things in life, it's best to start at the bottom. And work
This doesn't look like Cloudpunk though. It's first person. Cloudpunk's like a driving thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You transport people like, but it's flying cars in a future like that.
Don't worry too much about the serial killer.
Now you're a boat taxi driver.
I'm sure we'll never meet him. I can even help you run your new business venture. A noodle stand. With a little work, there's no limits to how high you'll climb. Just don't
Very
look
busy
back.
environments. You beat Cloudpunk recently? This is a life simulation game set in the Cloudpunk world. Oh, Nivalis. Oh, I have heard of this.
Friends, rivals, enemies,
So it's connected to Cloudpunk,
lovers.
Interesting.
but it's like, I guess,
Your choices matter. So choose
an RPG almost.
There's a city you see when you close your eyes. It's called Nivalis.
Yeah, Nivalis.
Consider
It's a cool
this
art direction.
an invitation.
There's like a lot of detail, but it's all like kind of classic pixelated and all that
That's
stuff.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting art direction.
Princess, the Zetopans will be in our system any minute.
But they're not here yet. Prepare defenses.
Upgrading our engine capabilities. Engineering's on it. Zetopan warshipping system.
Don't lose hope now. Red alert!
Blast more field.
I can already tell you, I don't think I'm interested in this game.
Jump light calibration almost complete, John.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
It doesn't seem like.
Looks like a mobile game, doesn't it?
I feel like I'm playing Fallout Shelter in space. That's
Oh
what it feels
god,
like.
Fallout Shelter. Dude, you got heavily into that.
Leave me alone.
He doesn't play any RPGs, but he loved Fallout Shelter.
I was
I saw
heavily invested.
he had like your vault was like massive. Like it
Yeah.
went like miles down into like the ground. It was
And
crazy.
then I played again, and then I stopped.
They added it to Switch later on as well.
Escape from Tarkov.
Oh,
Although
this reminds me.
Wait.
This does remind me
No,
that I
it's
would
getting
love to see.
post-apocalyptic.
They're not going to show it, but Stalker 2.
This is making me want to play Escape from Tarkov again. I can't get back into. I mean, it's not I can't. It's just that I shouldn't.
It does kind of look almost similar.
Yeah, it's starting to feel
That's
real
another
similar.
thing. I'm surprised that Microsoft didn't show. Why is it just eluding me right now?
Help me.
Stalker 2. Thank you.
Oh no.
I'm surprised we didn't get like a release date for Stalker 2, but I also know they've been hit hard by the war in Ukraine. So
You die the same way. I think it's like a
Road to Vostok. There's a demo. Well,
I think it is an Escape
maybe
from
it's same
Tarkov game,
developers?
Upcoming games in the
Could be
next
same
30
devs.
minutes include Path of Exile 2, the full
Ooh,
Formation
PoE
trailer,
2.
Age of Sigmar, Realms of Ruin, and Citizen
Realms of
Sleeper 2
Ruin.
Starward Vector. Failure to keep watching will lead to a personal system failure.
Lies
Okay.
of P, the Pinocchio Bloodborne live game, is just a couple months off.
Test
And
me.
it's got me thinking, what other
I just played the Liza P demo. I thought it was
Jobs
pretty
got
good.
old. Do you not know Steve Jobs is still alive?
It's artificial intelligence.
all means, but stick to public
Steve Jobs?
Of course, Sean. Concept 1. Great expectations.
Talking about him.
I don't really know what the market is for that. Next.
Straight up is acting like him. Look at his hands like this.
Yeah, I think
He's doing it as a joke. It's kind of like messed up at the same time. Like, impersonating a dead guy.
He's a public figure. He was an icon.
Yeah, let me just.
But perhaps you'd be interested in Ebenezer and the
Now he just needs to start
Yeah,
telling
see,
people.
like-
He needs to start telling people to fuck off. Then it'll be perfect. Maybe we'll see Stalker 2.
Yeah, Liza P.
Yeah, I played a demo. It was really good.
Hmm?
I liked it.
Sorry.
It was. I thought the gameplay was solid. It moves a little bit weird. Like the animation work could use some help, but I think graphically it was very beautiful. The world is very interesting, and it is challenging.
Did you just take the guy's armor off?
I don't know. By the way,
it's spirits.
that demo for Liza P took me like 3 hours to complete. Like they gave you like the first like 2 or 3 levels of the entire game. It was nuts. Like it was a really long demo.
Oh my god, you're playing Scrooge.
Oh. It's a side scroller.
I just realized it's Scrooge. Christmas time, winter. This is definitely you're playing Scrooge, and the ghosts of Christmas are helping you. That's what it looks like. Dang, I didn't say Scrooge. That was so weird. Spirit Kids. I'm calling it. You're playing Scrooge.
What?
Ebenezer?
Ebenezer and the Invisible World.
I don't know. That looks like Scrooge.
Looks like it's taking place during Christmas.
Wait, actually, wait, maybe it is him.
Enter the fray. Oh.
Ebenezer Scrooge, yeah.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, because Scrooge is his last name. I was right. Do you want to turn into a good guy by killing a lot of bad ghosts?
Is that the story?
That's what it looked like.
It's the redemption arc.
Scrooge wasn't a bad guy. He was a good guy fighting off bad.
This is
bad
that game that we
spirits.
saw at the Game Fest. Remember, like the
Yeah.
heavy destruction. It looks like multiplayer centric almost.
Yeah.
It looks good though. If there's
It's
a
like
single
an
player
idea.
component,
It's like kind of like, yeah.
you can play for free next week. Okay.
It seemed like its own version of Smite.
Scrooge. XOXO says Scrooge had a last name. I guess it sounds better for the title, Ebenezer, instead of Scrooge. That's like a classic strategy game.
No, I don't think it's the same game. Tiberius, Tiberius' son, or I remember what this like the
how it looks,
how the HUD looks and everything. But I don't think it's the same game. But it has the same like idea. Dwarf.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
It looks like
remember
a
Tiberius
classic
Sons.
take.
Those are fun.
Could they just not pay to fly her out, like to come on stage?
Dwarf isn't just about strategic balance of resource scarcity and military industry. It's a game about the human condition, about our shared struggle against a cold and uncaring universe.
She's supposed to be Siri.
Moving sentiment there, Frankie. Hey, what about Warhaven?
Warhaven isn't just about clashing swords and moments of magic heroism. It's a game about the human condition.
Siri, stop.
About
Siri,
our shared struggle
stop.
against a cold and
Cancel.
uncaring universe.
Some wisdom players repeating, right? And while I go sort out some unrelated gremlins in Frank AI's procedural critique, let's see a game with its own gremlins to sort out, preferably with a shotgun.
Sulfur?
These creatures infernal, these perils eternal. Lord, heal me, free me.
The PC gaming show tends to be funny.
I like the magazine.
They had a stage last time.
You see the magazine for the automatic?
Which? Oh.
Yeah, watch when it goes to the
icon.
SMG.
Oh, there's RPG mechanics. Interesting.
It's a weird type of
the art directions.
It has like
it looks like
old
a
classic style like Doom.
Yeah,
but
like,
also it's like.
It looks like a
fun.
simple game, but there's like a lot of complex, different gameplay pillars here. I see. It's like a different style.
Yeah, each one has a different style.
Okay.
Okay. He just called 666. It's like a pizza delivery. Look like some type of pizza delivery. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. You saw it said perfect condition, right?
The gun? Your gun breaks down?
The gun breaks down over use.
Oh.
He's got weaponry. He had weapon repair kits in his inventory.
Well, you can see it's definitely an RPG of some type.
See those with the toolkits.
Crafting.
That's cool. You can add enchantments to your gun now.
It's a very interesting art direction. Sulfur? Yeah.
Yeah, the reason why I said sulfur is it showed it in the background before it played.
Oh, I was paying attention. Yeah, Tyler, in my opinion, the funniest conference of all time has to be, well, there's the funniest conference, there's the best conference of all time, which is the Sony E3 2013 presentation when they destroyed Microsoft.
What a day to be alive.
That was the best presentation of all time. But the funniest, I have to say, unironically, was the Devolver, the first Devolver showcase, because no one knew. And I said this when we watched Devolver, you know, a couple days ago. I was like, no one knew it was a satirical approach, and it just was awesome.
No, I can't do this.
It's store clerk simulator.
I'm not playing Cashier Sins. Okay, you got a chair, you got a chair. What are you doing with the chair? I'm so confused with what I'm watching. It went from like being a store clerk into guns. Okay, maybe. I'm so confused with what they're trying to do.
Sail blazers. Ugh. Maybe you have to hunt down and get stuff for your shop. Ooh.
Yeah, I did. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Have you played it?
Oh yeah, that's a classic. I used to play that on a Windows 98 machine.
I played it on PlayStation 2.
I played on Windows 98 and Windows XP.
What is going on? I mean,
that's normal. That happens to my arms too.
Yeah.
That's when I get those ripped muscles, you know.
Is there anything we can do? We just saw a broadcaster get eaten.
Sword Art Online?
No.
No.
Definitely not.
Beating him now might make the wall fall on top of us.
The animation.
Like the guy falling in the background.
The animation's really good.
We're going to die.
Looks like a fast action Dark Souls.
I want to wake up. It's not over.
Oh, we've seen this before. We've seen this before. It's like a dating sim, but also a hack and slash game.
Save the date, save the world.
Eternites. Yes, we have seen this before. Yeah, it's like 2 in 1. And there's a demo. There's another demo coming. I have to say, it's great to see demos coming for games. Like demos coming back. It used to be like every AAA game used to have like a demo on the store.
I wish I get game testers back.
And now they just need to stop. Their publisher companies just rush the games out too soon. But demos are awesome. Publishers don't like them, but they're just great for the consumer.
Medieval times when we were plowing our own fields and treating everything with leeches, not buying 8 pictures with weird electric money. Luckily, though, video games can bring the medieval fantasy to life. To find out how, Frank AI activate her new reporter drone. Oh, it's designed to identify, question, and report back on the work of the leading.
I wonder where they did the filming for this, because it's all green screen. They have like the YouTube headquarters, something like that.
Friendly panopticon kind of way. Little RD has flown itself all the way out to Helsinki, Finland to meet the team behind the highly anticipated medieval must-play, PAX Day. Let's take a look.
Pac-Man?
Is this actual real footage? Yeah.
In-game footage.
Death Stranding too.
In-game footage. Definitely in-game footage.
Yeah. Well, the day will come. It will come.
In-game footage.
The day will come where it looks like that. This guy looks so depressed.
Yeah. He's like...
They put me out here in the rain. And I'm wet. Soaked. It sucks.
It's for you to explore. Imagine yourself if you are living in 12th or 13th century Europe. It's a very different reality. You know, it's where knowledge has been lost and is getting rediscovered. It's where magic truly exists and ghosts exist and the myths are real. And this is kind of the inspiration we take to build. It's basically going back to the roots of what fantasy means and building a fantasy world based on real world mythologies. So we go very much into the roots. We're using a lot of medieval literature and medieval bestiaries and grimoires, using real-world magic, actual recipes for healing and ointments, and using the real-world magical properties of plants.
Is this a game that we're looking at?
I don't know.
I'm Shokara. I'm the Chief Product Officer at Mainframe Industries. So PAX Day, maybe the way to explain it would be...
Tyler, are you familiar with PAX DA?
World is huge, and you find
oh, it's a game.
No, it is.
And from that home, you will go on to adventures to explore the world.
It's a craft sim.
You build your home, you go, okay.
I wanted to create something that is fairly...
But in a mythological world.
Yes.
Medieval mythological.
Reality, but something that is actually not a direct copy of like...
But it looks like they're taking inspiration from actual places.
Types of ruins, there's the dungeons.
Which would be interesting.
And you will be able to find snippets of the lore from the eras.
You never heard of it? Okay.
Created,
I wasn't sure if it was just
me.
And part of the lore industry is also part of in the gameplay itself, so you will be able to like find and examine things and actually then find snippets that help you find other places and make items in the game itself. And the area of the game that you will be able to play when the game launches is, we're calling it Gallia, and it's very similar to the areas of the world in southern France. With influences from the Nordics were
you know what this reminds me of? It's like a third-person Kingdom Come. That's what this reminds me of. Obviously with a little bit more... I mean, they're saying dungeons like dragons and ghosts and stuff, so maybe a more fantasy setting.
So from the first minute when you start playing the game, you will be able to do everything you imagine.
Beautiful vistas, though.
You can trade, other people can actually help you. You can literally go onto a dungeon raid from the very beginning of you're starting the journey in the game, should you find people who actually help you to do that. What we want to create an environment that actually really...
I know,
Actually, like just going out.
First thing I'm gonna do, go in the dungeon.
Down the forest is something that gives you a sense of achievement.
I'll punch everybody.
Some people will absolutely prefer to just go.
Wait, you can have a stick? Oh wait, no, that's a sword. That was a stick. I was like, I'll just use a stick.
Will still depend on each other, but there's valuables to bring from the dungeon. There's valuables to bring from the forest, and even the PvP players.
Oh no! Oh, it's online. Ow! It just hurt my finger. Wow, is the team really that small? Because that's pretty impressive. There's like 7 people there.
It's inspired by real-world folklore and fairy tales, with of course the caveat that in PAX Day.
Hey, at least we'll know how ultra-wide support.
The interesting thing about folklore throughout the ages is that folklore.
You're eating some shrimp chips. We had lunch already before. I cut off the Starfield presentation so we can go get lunch and come back for the PC gaming show. So I didn't miss much, but I caught up on all the other stuff on Twitter.
In the eyes of people, during those times, this is reality. This is real. Ghosts are real, and this is not disputed as any fantasy. And this is what we want to reflect. So when you're walking in the forest during night, you will find these things. You will find ghosts. You will find spirits of of the past. And the deeper you go, the more mysterious and strange it becomes.
Seems like they're trying to go for like a deep lore game.
Yeah, to me it seems like Kingdom Come.
Discover the world and its history.
Yeah, Kingdom Come was actually based on real history, and it didn't have like mythological stuff. It was truly a period piece game. So that's what this looks like, with more of an emphasis on some real lore.
Delicious.
You like shrimp chips?
I found at work they had it with a machine.
Isn't that nice? Let's celebrate the same spirit of kart
The salmon skins are also good if you're big into seafood eating. I don't even think you have to be a seafood eater for that. They just taste really good. They're addicting. It's like $20 for a good sized bag, but we'll eat it so quick.
Well, you guys can enjoy it. Secret mode. This is a kart racer coming to PC.
What is it called?
I don't know. Stampede. It's a lot of people. 60 players online.
Oh, okay.
It's a kart racer like Mario Kart.
Yeah, racing route. Once you complete a lap, it kicks out
60
people
like
online.
10
people in
Could you imagine? Yeah, like the mayhem that's going to be caused.
There's a game that's like this already. I've been playing.
Kart racers are always fun.
Yeah, but there's a game I'm already playing that's like this.
Oh.
A lot like it, to be honest.
Stampede.
I think it's just literally called Kart Raider Drift.
Style and authenticity to faithfully represent all the incredible vehicles used in space exploration.
Players will see familiar rocket launches and a host of historical missions, past, present, and future. The design team have consulted with many space industry professionals to make sure that the gameplay
What's this one called?
Kart Drift?
Kart Rider Drift. Okay.
And it has a battle royale too. Hey, you know what? I got so far in the game. I got a toilet as my car.
I have not played Mod Nation Racers, but I do have it actually on my Vita. I think. I have it.
No, I've never played Mod Nation Racers.
It's like Sony's version of Mario Kart. It's a Sony game.
Oh. 54,000 hours of PoE in the background?
Oh.
I don't think it's him. Obvious. I think it's somebody else. Definitely. 51,000 hours.
Here you go. I think they're just putting it as a joke.
There's only one game I was able to do that with. Probably WoW. And that's it.
So you're looking forward to this? Yeah?
I mean, I never played the first one, PoE in general, but I want to give it a chance to start.
You're in a Diablo mood because you've been playing Diablo.
Yeah. But you can see it just plays.
Yeah, it looks like Diablo.
Yeah, it's just different story.
Good
different
graphics
lore.
though.
The talent, the talent tree is insanely big on these on the first one. It kind of intimidated me. It kind of made me like go, no, I'll just no.
Oh, there's so much, yeah.
Here, let's see.
Dinosaurs.
That's how big it is.
Hey everyone. My name is
Every single of the dots is a speck. Look at
it.
Every little circle has like 7, and then you go into another one. It's intimidatingly like, oh man. Bro's like, you can look up a build. I'm like,
this just looks like the forest with dinosaurs.
Whoa, not just dinosaurs, guns. Which one is this?
It's called Ferocious, I think.
I'd play it.
I'd play it if it was just like a horror FPS like this, but well, they mentioned. I could have swore they heard I heard building and stuff like that. I don't know. Graphics look great.
You're saying I can be tree people? I'm very happy about being woods people. I'll be tree people.
There's something happening for Human Jungle that we couldn't find any reword references for. Soviet improvise.
That's not real.
No, it's a video game.
Excited as I am. Feel free to visit and follow
they just made.
Well, I'm happy something with dinosaurs. You know, we have a couple things with dinosaurs being made. My problem is that most of the stuff with dinosaurs being made is multiplayer centric. Like, I want an Alien Isolation game, but with dinosaurs. That's what I really want. And Turok to come back. Do you think Turok will ever come back?
Talos Principle?
I think so. I think the current IP is like...
oh my god, it is Talos Principles too.
Yeah, we already saw the trailer for this.
I don't know.
The current Turok IP right now is like, I think, open to like anyone. So like if you want to make a Turok game, like you don't have to get approval or anything like that. I believe it's just like an open license. Yeah. So anyone can make a Turok game right now if they really wanted to. At least that's what I understand. I might be wrong about that now. But I always liked, and I'm going to be doing a reminiscing video, by the way, on the reboot of Turok in 2008. That's going to be coming up soon-ish. So that's one of my favorite games from that generation. Just awesome. It definitely needs to come back. I think it could do really well.
Close my eyes for a second. No, I don't think it's Talos Principle. It's something else.
Yeah.
Talos Principles doesn't have like you don't really do this.
No, it's also
this
robots.
Is completely something
They're
else.
also a robot, I believe.
Yeah, there is. Oh, they say they're gonna call us an announcement. That's already been announced. But something else.
This just looks like puzzle solving though. Yeah.
It's like an MMO puzzle solving so far. Not MMO, but
multiplayer.
It says co-op. It says co-op puzzle thing.
Islands of Insight.
Interesting.
Scan the QR code.
Scan it. No.
I might only have an old-fashioned analog neural network, but I'm going to risk some data analysis of my own. Those Dark Souls games seem like a big deal, huh? Luckily, while From Software is taking a recess to work on giant robots,
yeah, doing their Armored Core
is stepping in with a fresh supply of very depressed
what?
With very
From Software's doing Armored Core 6, remember?
And the DLC.
For what? Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. But Armored Core 6 is their next game in August or September.
No one cares about it.
Oh, Lords of the Fallen. We saw this a bit at the Future Game Show.
Monsters are trying to murder you, and the spooky Umbral Plane, where the ghosts of those creatures are trying to super murder you.
Nah.
I played the first one.
Just
Actually,
say hi.
We both played the first one. You played it first, though. Lords of the Fallen.
I didn't beat it.
Yeah, you didn't beat it.
I played for like an hour and stopped.
I ended up beating it. Well, the game was really like buggy and glitchy. Like, yeah, it's pretty. Like, it was okay when I played it because it was many years after the release. They patched it up a lot. It felt very heavy to me. It didn't feel as great to control. It was okay, but I think this reboot.
How did they go from it Lords of the Fallen to this?
Oh, it's a different game. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna play the new Lords of the Fallen now.
But wait, there's more. We have state-of-the-art production facilities, an R&D center, B2C processes, and an efficient waste recycling system. Our underlings, employees, can fully express themselves thanks to our committed HR management and peaceful social dialogue, and can enjoy the use of clean, safe premises. Hey, don't film that, or you'll be the one cut into shreds on the editing floor. As a steward, your main task will be to make the dungeon functional and attractive to adventurers. So
yeah.
Are you that bored?
On this? Yes. Like, I mean, like this was showing. It's not interesting to me.
Thanks to your boundless devotion,
So far.
Zangdar, will become the greatest warlock of the lands of Fang. Looking for a job that gives meaning to your life, makes the world a better place? Then buzz off. But if you're organized, servile.
I wish it does, but I don't think it will.
Master.
Turok?
Yeah, I was already talking about that.
Oh.
He was sleeping.
No, it wasn't. I wasn't sleeping. I was actively watching this with my eyes closed.
Another side scroll.
何せあなたにはこの世界を変えてしまうような特別な力があるのだから私に協力しなさい
Okay, his name is Pablo Cruz. But it sounds like it's in Japanese.
Mariachi Legends.
Okay.
Maybe Japanese people are making.
Lady Death is.
It was a Day of the Dead stuff.
I get that may happen, but like, come on, like.
What Americans make Japanese games? Japanese devs can make Mexican or Hispanic games.
No, it's not that. It's
Are you
just
insulted because you're personally Hispanic?
No, I just think it's like you're in a it's supposed to be like a Mexican style.
But they're speaking Japanese.
Like Lady Death. Like that's it's called Mariachi Legends. It's like, and you got them speaking Japanese in a freaking Spanish world.
Hey, Japanese games from America.
Not
speak
not
English.
Mexico, but like Spain. Like it's the point is Latino world or Latin world.
Latin, I think is the correct term.
But still, it's just like.
I understand, Sean.
I'm sure it's not hard to get somebody.
You're taking personal offense to it because you're Hispanic.
No, it's not that hard to put somebody speaking in Spanish.
Roll the system update back. I don't want whatever this is.
I'm sorry, Sean, but support has been discontinued for older versions.
What?
What's up, Day
Steve
9?
Jobs is
I'm
out.
Day 10, the latest software version of popular gaming house Day 9.
Oh, the consequences of my actions.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
What's up, Frank AI? I'm Day 10.
So,
the latest
Hello,
software
I am
version.
Frank
I suspect they're going to be at this for a while, so let's just go ahead and fire up a trailer for a strategy game. Age of Sigmar.
Warhammer.
Oh, it's a strategy game.
Do some strategizing of my own. Dakota, start unplugging things. I'll just tell you when to stop.
They keep repeating the same thing.
Hello, I am Frank AI.
Commander, there is the stench of death about this place, not just from the Oryx.
Warhammer franchise has just been like one thing after the other. They got a lot
Why
of
does he look
stuff.
like Anduin? Like, why does he look like Anduin 1? Wow.
Oh.
Why are there?
I don't know who
orcs?
that is. You know what I was just thinking about? Another thing about that's gonna suck from the lack of press conferences and like actual stage that people attend to. All the funny Croby Cat videos or Crow Cat videos, however you pronounce his name. Remember he used to do the outtakes of the press conferences? Crowcat, yeah.
Crowcat, okay. Crow something.
He used to do the outtakes. Like, you can't do that anymore because these are like edited presentations.
Why am I still here?
Why am I still here?
The Sub-Zero guy outfitted in the Dance Central game. Why am I still here?
Gosh. The whole Battlefield 1 thing with Snoop Dogg and Zac Efron. And they got to the presentation like high as fuck.
Yeah, freaking Snoop Dogg couldn't get a single kill.
Yeah, you got like 0. It was like 0, like that. I'm gonna miss those days, man. That was funny. Just the trade wreck that it is was funny. I like how like a Dragon Infinite Wealth takes place in Hawaii. Is that what it is? Okay, because we saw the trailer at the Xbox conference and I was like, oh, you know, like, is this is that Yakuza 8 or Like a Dragon 8? Is that the official subtitle for it? Infinite Wealth? And Hawaii, that's a great location. Gosh, it's been a long time since I played a game that takes place in Hawaii.
Just wanted to use them, you piece of shit. Nothing wrong with being a tool in a time of crisis. There's a war on, and while it rages, well, there's opportunity. I thought you were an opportunity.
It is Yakuza 8? Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure because, you know, they're kind of moving away from the numbered entries now, so I wasn't sure if it was a spin-off or if it was an official mainline title. That's good. Yeah, Hawaii's a great location. That was a funny trailer.
Yes, I took my share, but that only seems fair. I invested in you.
No, I wasn't. I was looking down.
The Crew Motorfest, you hope is not online only. I would guarantee you it probably is.
I was looking down.
Sleeper, go now to the ship.
I was thinking about it animated in my head.
Of course.
So I closed my eyes so I could see it animated, like fully animated, not like picture to picture. See, in my head, it was a little bit better.
It looked a little bit better. Citizen Sleeper 2 is a sequel.
This is just the beginning, Sleeper.
Interesting.
I have found no official case of death by FOMO anywhere on the internet. However, I would not suggest risking being the first case. Failure to watch the next section of this show would result in you missing amazing new content from Dread Pilots, Miasma Chronicles, Pathfinder Gallows Fire Survivors, and Parcel Core. But first, here's Critico.
Give us something interesting.
The Crew Motorfest? I hope it's not online only. Tiny Beld!
Do you know this game?
No.
Oh wait, though, this was the trailer that we saw.
Yeah.
We were like, why are they showing this to us before they said find out more at the conference? It's like, wait, why not just wait until...
So far, same thing. So far, what we're seeing is the same exact thing.
You're just gonna keep...
That's how I build my boats. Very vertical.
Is he like stranded on an island?
Okay.
He's
using a tub. I guess it works.
Besides, well, actually, the tub would probably float anyway.
Depending on what tub you use.
Yeah,
which that looks like
if it was an iron,
one.
like an old school iron, like.
Well, that one looked like it was supposed to be cast iron.
Just like six to the floor.
That sounds like maybe a plastic one, but usually a lot of nowadays tubs are cast iron.
Jake, logic is not fun. Okay? Logic is not fun.
It makes no sense.
Wow. Now he's just tripping balls. He's seeing cat people.
Toucans drinking martinis? It's not real.
Is he like the only human on this island. He's like stranded
It's
here.
Animal Crossing, but
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing, but on computers.
Critter Cove.
In more island style.
Oh, they're so inviting.
If you pay me money, you can explore more. Here you go.
Maybe they just want belly
Here's a new
rubs.
gear to make a motor. Oh. Is that a shark?
There's a whole city under there, huh?
Atlantis. If there was an award for being unbearably cute, or also being unbearably fun, there is no
Pow World.
You're really excited for that, huh?
Oh, we know Pow World.
Pow was it? It's called Pow.
Pow World, like a
Pow World. Okay.
I would love to put my Pokemon in a factory and make me clothing. Or whatever.
Okay. It's very forward of you.
I would like to use my wannabe Pikachu for my electricity. And my wannabe Squirtle for my water. Just get a couple of those Squirtles.
Brooklyn. For the real Brooklyn, not this clean fancy crap. You gonna say anything?
Hidden Door is a role-playing game where
I just like smiling. Smiling's my favorite.
you can play in any world you choose.
Where are you going?
Create your characters and then
I'm going to the Hidden Door.
decide what kind of story you're gonna have. So
Hidden
the
Door.
idea would be
Are you leaving or no?
get it out of your head.
You're just being obnoxious?
Go and play your own story adventure in the world of that book that you're directing within the rules and the canon that the author has set and confirmed.
I feel like
The
I'm watching a
generative
presentation
AI
at work.
The way it works is that you come in, you choose the world you want to play in. Right now we have the Wizard of Oz, many more exciting worlds to come. You create your character, you decide the kind of adventure you're going to have by playing out of your deck of story cards, and then the system creates a unique story adventure for you. And then you can do anything you want. It takes a lot of the joys of playing a tabletop role-playing game and brings them into a digital format. And
That's so
as you
neat.
play, you see a graphic novel come together dynamically.
Oh, it's creating a novel.
Yeah, because it's the AI narrator.
Use
So the AI is creating it.
It's ChatGPT the game.
Why make a game if we can make the AI make the
Just
game
tell
for
them what
us?
it wants to do. People are gonna come up with some of the most inappropriate, sexist things. It's just gonna be used for porn. That's it.
People are using AI. Freaking art.
This game of theirs is what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yes, I know about
Oh,
the AI
yeah.
art. No, the AI commercials are hilarious.
Authors and folks who make some really exciting
Hidden
shows
Door.
and other media to bring these worlds into the platform. And the system supports anything fictional. So it does do science fiction, it does do fantasy, it does, period romance, which you can think of as more relationship-based gameplay in addition to sort of your standard
I don't know. Why are you
action-based
playing with my
gameplay,
feet?
or sort of dungeon crawl-based storytelling. While there may be a million Star Wars games in the world, if you
Sounds like their
playing
questions.
because of our AI narrator and the story engine, the choices you make matter. So when you decide that you want to become
Her answers are all AI. Yeah, ChatGPT.
around you and your character, you are able to meaningfully alter the plot of the entire world in a way that was never pre-written or pre-scripted. There's no limit to the number of characters you might encounter, the locations, or the stories you can tell in Hidden Door. Today you can play Hidden Door anywhere you can access the web. So you can play on desktop, you can play on your mobile device, you can play on a tablet.
Don't you guys have phones?
I just want to play Power World.
I wanna move on to the next thing.
I want my Pikachu to knit me a sweater.
Brooklyn does not look like that. I want to move on to the next thing. Choose your world. Vaquero. They're spending too much time on this. Like, you could have just showed the trailer.
It's the last one.
No, I hope this isn't the last thing. I do, even though I'm very turned off by the fact it's an MMO. I can't speak. An MMO. I do want to see some actual gameplay for Dune Awakening. That's why I put it in the game section for the stream. They said, I believe they said that we were going to get some gameplay of it. I might be wrong, but I thought they mentioned that. Yep, they even tweeted about it saying tune in. Ugh.
Good night. Good night.
I kind of swore this presentation was like an hour. Might be longer.
You too can achieve victory with the PC Gaming Show Battle Pass. Earn free bonuses as you level up your
Oh, do I have to pay a premium of $10? Yep.
It's a PC Gaming Show battle.
That's so fucking true with a lot of games.
With a gold tier pass, viewers can earn exclusive rewards, like viewing the show's trailers 1.5 seconds early and boosters for viewer rank experience.
Only a second and a half.
admire the initiative, but
Can I just skip through? I'd pay for it if we could skip through all the boring stuff.
Sadly, major production decisions are only accessible for those who've reached viewer rank 80. You can, however, unlock immediate access with 1,800 Shawn points, purchasable for $9.99.
You made show production a battle pass reward? Is anyone close to unlocking that?
Kyoto 69 Blazes has just achieved viewer rank 58.
Oh God. Okay. Dakota, find my wallet. And for now,
I wonder what enemies.
You just nod no.
Tyler says, I wonder what enemies will be in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I imagine how enemies since it'll take place in Hawaii.
Dread pilots.
Shark. Battling a shark. They better have some dinosaurs in there. Because they, Hawaii is where they filmed Jurassic Park. Or one of the islands of Hawaii. Oh. That really hurts.
That doesn't hurt.
It does.
That hurts?
Was it ice? Yeah, it's the burning sensation.
The burning sensation that's sweeping the nation?
Yes.
Chlamydia. Herpes. Epic fight. See, it's like this. It's like, this is what's gonna make you fall asleep. It's so slow. You can see a thing a mile away about to hit you. You're just like, okay, dodge.
Looks like asteroids, but like all these other things coming at you. Dread pilots. Okay. You gonna add that to your wish list? Oh, this game.
What's that?
We saw this already at the presentation, the Sony presentation, I believe.
I didn't watch the rest of it.
Yeah, I think you missed this part. Miasma Chronicles.
It's
It's
they
like
copied the music.
It looks like XCOM.
They copied Last of Us music. And not like not. exactly. But that very beginning noting, like
yeah,
with the guitar, it sounded just like Last of Us.
I missed it. Yeah, it kind of looks like an XCOM game where you're fighting weird creatures.
Like that looks like it's copying what is it called? Returnal.
Don't starve yourself with excitement for Dread pilots, or you might leave a miasma worthy of a chronicle. Hey, that's pretty good. That's good stuff. Thank you, Text Generation. Coming up, secret facilities, bioweapons development, zombie experimentation. It's all under the corporate umbrella in this management sim. And you are the evil CEO. I mean, I can't blame you for diversifying. That's just good business sense.
See, but I don't want to be I don't want to be the problem. I want to be the solution.
What if you create the problem?
No, it says Zombie Ions Incorporated. Yeah.
What if you create the problem and also create the solution?
You're creating the problem. Like, why would I need to, in the first place? Why do I need to create the problem in the first place? Why do I have to revive the dead?
Maybe you can be a good person.
Thank you, and welcome to all who are starting your own franchises. Today, I'm here to talk about building a thriving business. My apologies. There has been a development that requires my immediate attention.
Well, it's about making zombies and not letting them escape.
Top 5 games of 2020s, of the 2020s, so like 2020 through 2023 now. My number 1, and still what I think is the best game this generation, Jacob just mentioned a bit ago, Returnal is still my favorite game this generation. There's something about Returnal, it's not just the gameplay, which is very good. It's the storytelling in Returnal, which kind of leaves it open to interpretation. And the story that I came up with, the story that I interpreted it as, is so, like, wow. Like, even though I don't know what the canon thing is, right? Because it's open to interpretation, but Returnal is probably my favorite game this generation so far.
They have a cure upstairs.
Number 2.
There is a shot with your name on it.
Thanks, man. I mean, I was worried for a second there.
I have to say, Elden Ring probably deserves to be in the top 5.
This is like a
Janine, get the marketing team and those rookies back on the line.
Calypso Protocol.
Oh, and an espresso.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Janine, can I get something from my head?
I'm trying to think, Tyler, for a second.
Name brand only. Not our stuff. Quality control issues downstairs.
Elden Ring. I'm trying to think of like really standout experiences, because we've had a lot of sequels and stuff. I'm hesitant to put Cyberpunk on that list just because of the promises and stuff like that. No, Jacob plays a lot of multiplayer-centric games. He'll play like the big budget stuff. Well, you can answer the question.
Games? Top 5 games?
No, not your top 5 games. Just what your taste in games is.
Oh.
You play a lot of multiplayer.
It's like a lot all-around multiplayer.
And then you'll play like the
shooters,
occasional...
tactical, top-down, MMORPG.
He has like a group. How? You have like a group of like 5 people, like 4 or 5 people. Yeah. Like he consistently talks with on a daily basis, and they play games together. So I don't have that.
Yeah. So we all bought like everybody knows Phasmophobia, but we play a game called Demonologists, which is basically the same thing. Just a little more interactive, like jump scares. And then we picked up a cheesy game called Devour, but it's not that fun. I don't think.
Most of the time, I'm playing.
Real men play Phasmophobia and Demonologist without a flashlight. I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah. Most of the time, I'm playing single player stuff. Jacob plays multiplayer stuff. He'll occasionally watch me play a couple single player things.
No, I'll play like Hunt Showdown.
You'll play like the big. He plays like the big budget single player stuff. So God of War, Horizon. Coming up.
Wait, is this Audio Surf?
I don't know what this is.
I remember playing Audio Surf a lot. I just like it because you're playing the songs that you like. There's like something else. I'm down to play.
He's into the Resident Evil games, stuff like that.
Vector.
Is the name.
I'm down to play that.
Yeah, so Jake, most of my exposure to anime is because of him. Like, you made me watch the entire Naruto series, not like every episode, but everything besides the fillers. Which I'd never seen before, so that was quite fun. We did that over the course of a couple years. Currently, we're watching...
I'm forcing new anime down his throat.
Currently, we're watching Hell's Paradise and the Vinland Saga, which should be ending in the next couple weeks. Oh my god.
The next episode comes out tomorrow.
Vinland Saga is incredible. That's a great series. We also finished Blue Lock earlier this year, which was very good. It's a sports soccer.
Yeah, I didn't think I would like that. I decided to watch the first episode, and I was like, whoa. I was like, alright, we're watching this. Like, because I'm not big on sports anime, but like, I know like Haikyuu and like there's some other ones.
Yeah, I heard Haikyuu was good.
I think everybody knows about Haikyuu though.
I have shows.
There's some other ones, like a basketball one I heard of, the boxing one.
I have shows that I watch on my own. Like, I'll watch the Star Wars stuff on Disney. You know, like, Jacob's not so into Star Wars, but, you know, I just watch those. I watch The Witcher stuff. So there's a couple of things that, you know, we watch on our own, but anything really anime-related, we'll watch ourselves or together. Still need to watch the Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I actually really want to get to that. Jacob wants to start the game soon when he has time. Oh, and I got you into the Yakuza games. Well, he's starting to play the Yakuza games.
I beat 0.
You played and beat 0.
I was trying to do it chronological order, so I was like, instead of starting just 1, I decided to start with 0.
So he has Kiwami next.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that game that we just saw, Invincibles, besides the collecting of resources, that looks really, really good. That's what I'm actually looking forward to. I watched season 1 of Vinland Saga, but not the second. The second one surprised me. It's different, and the focus is not on the main character of the first one, but it's very good. Very interesting.
Also, I'm playing Outlast Trials.
Oh yeah, he has Outlast Trials right now, which you like, by the way. I'm waiting for that to come to consoles. I actually might try that, because I like the Outlast franchise.
I don't want to say hit a wall, but like...
I have
not like, once you get used to it, you're like, okay.
I have not played Phasmophobia personally, Tyler, but yeah, Jake has been into that for a little while.
I mean, I played it. I think I played Demonologist more than Phasmophobia, but that's because like the jump scares feel more interactive, and like it's not just solving the ghost in Demonologist. It's like you identify the ghost and then you can exorcise the ghost too, which. The maps are a little small, but like there's harder modes and harder difficulties. So it's like it goes like with Phasmophobia, but not their newer difficulties. It's like the basics. It's still evolving, just like how Phasmophobia was in its early stages.
By the way, I see a lot of advertising where parents are playing games with their kid. I never had that experience, but. It's interesting to think that times are changing now where parents are now introducing games like video games, hardcore games that we used to play to their kids. Think about it, because like we're almost 30. And like, you know, like you have friends that are fathers. The games that we used to play, you know, it's like gaming was really becoming popular now. It's so interesting to see those experiences now shift because I got into games all on my own. My parents were never really, you know, none of them are into video games at all. And back then, there was like this stigma that games are for children only, and that's changed a lot. Millennial parents, yeah. It's changed a lot. It's just very interesting to see that. I never had that experience growing up. These days, my parents respect games. They don't play them at all, but you know, they look at them as the same way that they look at movies and stuff, which is just to show you how popular games have become.
Yeah.
Do you think your dad still looks at games as a kid's thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll never play it. He said he's played games way like when it first came
arcade
out.
stuff.
No, like
Atari,
the Game Boy.
Oh.
And he didn't like it. He just didn't like playing it. He just thought it was just a waste of time.
His dad's
But it's
older,
like, but games at that time were just mindless fills.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
not like it is
Super
now.
Mario is like iconic, but like, can we really believe that Super Mario really had a story?
No, it's completely different
Save
playing
the princess. That's it.
It's completely different playing Zelda back then to playing Zelda today. You know,
Yeah.
they're just completely different.
Zelda
games.
was just like at that time. Well, Zelda had a story.
I'm just saying, like,
but it's,
okay.
it's I'm talking about Super Mario, like Super Mario Brothers. It's like
something like that,
or like Mario versus Donkey Kong, like saving the princess. Phil, it's all about saving the princess. Sonic the Hedgehog, collect the rings, get to the end of the flag.
Ty says, my parents were big gamers back in the day, but not anymore. I hope my dad gets back into it later. Yeah, I mean, the industry just keeps growing. COVID was like the best thing for video games. There were so many people. I remember reading this story that a lot of older people, like grandparents, got into console gaming to play with their grandchildren because they couldn't visit them during COVID.
I think a show that would have gotten a lot of people that didn't play video games into video games is the new Last of Us.
Yeah.
Like, just sitting there like, whoa, what
Stuff
is this?
like that.
And like the big gamers would be able to say, go like
a game would be capable of having a story like that. Yeah.
This is based off a video game that came, like, this is all a story of a video game that came out in, like,
I think that helps.
2009.
TV series and stuff like that helps. And movies too, you know?
Yeah.
Uncharted was okay. It wasn't, you know...
No. I mean, but I'm just saying Last of Us was more...
Yeah, but...
It got everybody's attention.
Uncharted was financially very successful for Sony. Even though it was an okay movie, you know?
Yeah.
It was just like, it wasn't a good Uncharted movie, but it was an okay...
It was a fun one. It was just a fun one.
You just turn your brain off and you enjoy it. That's it.
Well, it's kind of like how, like, with the,
like Tomb Raider.
National Treasure.
Or National, yeah, something like that. We'll probably go see the Gran Turismo movie, though.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
I'm actually curious, because I like that they're doing a true story surrounding that.
World premiere again.
We have not been paying attention to this, I'm sorry, just because it's been like small, you know, arcade indie title after the next. Oh, look at this.
I just play Riding Republic now. I don't get it.
Hello, Inquisitive Viewer. My name is Will Barr, and that was an example of a micro teaser. You see, when you're
Micro
shilling
teaser,
on behalf
good.
of an obscure video game developer like Billy Good Entertainment, you have a finite amount of time to explain why discerning intellectual players, such as yourself, should be excited about being thrust into the exciting, high-octane world of
Parcel Core. That's right, escape the mundanity of daily life and slip into the spandex of
You know, it looks like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, but bikes instead.
Embrace the gig economy and forget
That's what it looks like.
security, stable salary, and basic workplace rights less cool jobs offer as you race through town, weaving through
That's cool.
alleys, defying gravity as you ride up walls.
You ever seen someone ride a bike on a wall?
I have. In video game development, except without all the cool traversal
Right up a
stuff.
skyscraper.
So yeah, really just the exploitation.
This is just some random guy who like breaks into their offices, tries to get them to do like the marathons with him.
Yeah.
Just some random guy, just like, hey, it's me again.
Let it in again.
Good news, I brought 2 outfits for you guys.
So it's up to you, bicycle courier, to deliver this foot-long grilled chicken, cheese, and chorizo melt and save the world.
What do you say?
He's gonna eat that with the fucking shaved cream in his hands.
What do you say? What kind of
It's a pickle thing. I don't know. It's best not to know these things.
That's that.
It looked like a pickle in between bread.
Hi everyone, I'm Max from Braina Games, a 2-man studio based in Sweden.
2 people.
On the game Fabledom, currently available in early access.
Like, there's some good indie games out there that are like, it doesn't look like it'd be good, but it is good. But
You
like,
probably get more exposure to them.
You get that freaking.
I don't play them as much.
Parcel one, it's just like his like obnoxious way of catching people.
I feel like a lot of them are
cringe.
geared towards multiplayer though, which is probably why it's a huge turnoff for me. It's such an important part of the industry though, indie games.
This feels like Valheim. Just, I mean, not really, but.
And you have to say, like, Steam in particular is been the most inviting, I think, to all of them. Having Steam just has this massive storefront, and it's instant access. It's a great thing for the industry. So you don't subscribe to Game Pass on PC. Any reason why? Just because of the breadth of games that they give you?
PC Game Pass on the Xbox?
Yeah. It's like it's not. I don't think they have the same library as what's on console, but
like I have a huge library. I'm not worried about it.
You do. You have a lot.
More than half my games I haven't played yet, which is not a good thing. But it's I have more than 300 games in my Steam library.
Jacob's one of those people that just buys the things on sale but never plays them.
But it's like, this is what I say. It's like, okay, I won't play them, but maybe eventually I will.
It's Mega Man or
then
Mega
I have
Boy.
it already.
It's Mega Woman.
So like, I was thinking about getting Red Dead Redemption 2 on the computer because it's only $20.
Oh, Red Dead 2, yeah.
$20 for a good game? I mean, hey, alright.
It's like an old school Mega Man.
I mean, we have it on console, but you know me, I like playing on the computer.
You played Red Dead Redemption 2 on console though, right?
Yeah, but like I played like an hour or two. I'm just not big on the console controllers anymore.
The intro part of that game takes forever. You have to get past that.
I did.
Yeah, that's like a 4-hour whatever intro, and you're just.
It's always a funny meme. With
this looks like it's
Park.
Mega
Now
Man.
I'm gonna start from the beginning again. No, don't go back there.
I generated a simple tactic to improve the show's revenue stream.
Yeah, great. Tell me more.
I've allowed viewers
I'm surprised this is going over an hour. I could have swore that this was just an hour presentation.
Great to be watching PC Gaming Show once again.
Sorry.
Excellent work, Sean and Co.
Hey, I'm touched and a little wealthier. Keep them coming.
D-Blaze Paladins writes, did Sean actually fire his team? Dick move, bro.
Dick move, bro.
I don't understand that this show needs to focus on long-term sustainability.
Fired by Sean 23 writes,
Or he's got BDE in her. BDE.
Okay,
Yeah.
it looks like that's it. Our shout-outs feature is broken. I'm so sorry. That's going to be all for shout-outs.
I haven't logged any errors, Sean.
Well, I'm seeing red flags across the board, and it's a real tragedy. Just can't be helped. Just like I can't help wanting
Who's
to
this
see
person
more previews.
having coffee?
And with that, here's Creepy Jar's new sci-fi survival game, Chimera.
It's an interesting format
What is
this
it,
year.
Chimera?
Chimera, I believe.
Like, I have a coworker that told me about this one called Starship Troopers. No, Extermination. I was gonna see if I could buy it. It's like $25.
The Starship Troopers game. Yeah.
Yeah, it came out like a month ago, and I'm kind of interested in playing it.
Yeah, I heard like no one talk about it, but it's based off the movie.
Yeah, but it's like a full PvE game. Like you and 15 other players are just like going at it against AI, and it's like a tower, like a weird tower defense, but like on a bigger scale. So it looks fun.
I don't know why Red Faction just popped into my brain right now. I would love another Red Faction game.
That's what this is. They just call it
It's, yeah, they changed the title. Yeah, the Red Faction needs to come back. They do a remake of the first one.
Resurgence.
They already remastered Gorilla.
Or that's what it is. Or Gorilla. Yeah.
Yeah, Gorilla was great.
That was the one with the multiplayer.
Different, but great. Yeah, that was the open world Mars one.
Yeah, but it had multiplayer, right?
I think it had a multiplayer component. Yes.
I remember one of them. I had a lot of fun with the multiplayer.
And then they made a sequel called Armageddon, which was
Yeah,
not
it was
open world. It
gross.
was terrible.
It was
It's like, wait, why? Why would you go from that to
It's
this?
interesting, but there's no gameplay, so I can't tell you. If
That
it's
was the
really
one. Remember the farting unicorn that you could use as a weapon
Oh,
in
yeah.
Armageddon?
No, it's not about this game. It looks
Oh.
interesting, bad. Still, there's no.
It's such a
gameplay.
weird game. Yeah.
Chimera.
Yeah, I want Red Faction back too. Red Faction needs to come back.
Skull and Bones. Just kidding. Everybody's making a robot. And that's what it looks like right now.
They better be holding some bombshell announcements at the end of the show.
A lot of just like small company, which is fine. It just it's just all over the place.
I actually think that the future game show seems to have more than this.
Uh-huh.
I shouldn't say more. It's not more, but
it's
more
like somebody was
interesting.
like, hey,
stuff.
you remember Sea of Thieves? Let's make it top down and more like explorable.
They should have an indie showcase. I'm surprised no one has like done that, but I think they're worried that it'll just get pushed off, like people won't join or attend.
Yeah, because if you say it's indie, a lot of people don't like playing indie games, but there are a lot of good.
I don't think they don't like playing indie games; they just don't get the attention.
It's
right?
funny because technically Phasmophobia is an indie game.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. I think
like
that's probably
we get them-
why they don't have an indie showcase. Is that they know a lot of people will watch the Xbox, the Game Fest, the PC gaming show, and stuff like that. So it's just an opportunity for them to get more eyes on their project in a larger showcase that's going to encompass everything. So it probably doesn't do them any favors just to have something like indie specific, even though you would think that they probably should have it.
Yeah. Rover racing. You're on Mars.
Oh, interesting.
Or you're racing Russia. You're US rover racing Russia rover. Find the alien first.
That is an interesting concept for a game, like just rover racing. I'm kind of surprised no one would have done that already.
I mean, this is like a rover game.
It looks like it, yeah. But it doesn't look. You're not on the moon or anything. There's trees.
No, I think the point is you're supposed to be on a different
planet.
world.
Yeah.
You're on a whole different world.
Scooting over. Sorry, that's fine.
No.
You lock me to the corner.
Right. That's weird. Exo Rally Championship. Hey, look at the rover game. We're just talking about it.
It might be racing its way across the stars. It's already raced its way to my heart.
Oh God. I'm gonna go back to sleep on this cringy jokes.
Labs like DeepMind, those same RTS games just so happen to be a valuable testing ground for world-leading AI research. Curious. Can it be just a coincidence then that I'd end up the kind of man to
I'm surprised they don't have sponsorships for like all these gaming accessories.
What's no coincidence is my excitement.
Like you think Corsair would be in on this, Nvidia, AMD selling like headphones or something like that. I don't know.
And today,
Graphics cards, headphones.
Get the chance to get some exclusive first look at some Stormgate gameplay, but we're also joined by Frost Giant's president and game director Tim Campbell here to tell us exactly how Stormgate will delight all minds.
Where's Frankie AI?
So much for joining us,
I
Tim.
turned her off.
Now, I've
Need to
been
be plugged in.
following Stormgate for years.
No.
It's running out of battery.
What is Stormgate?
Stormgate is our modern take on the classic real-time strategy game formula. It's what we think of as a spiritual successor to franchises like Warcraft, StarCraft, Command & Conquer. And real-time strategy games are the type of game where you can control an entire battlefield. So this classic RTS formula...
See, the problem with a lot of RTS games that come out is that they have a big balancing problem.
What is it about Stormgate that's new?
We believe that the RTS genre
Like,
is something that...
it only takes a handful of people to like find out an idea on it, like an indie RTS game to just go like, oh, this is the best way to do it. And just
What's the cringiest show we've seen? E3 shows?
What a time to be alive.
The cringiest shows.
We were there when that happened, I think. Right?
That was the EA Play thing. No,
yeah,
not
but
EA
we
Play.
went there, but we weren't like around it. But
No, but we were at that. Yeah, we were at that same venue. Cringy
What time to be
show.
alive?
There's like what the Konami show from a 2000.
Incredible.
No, the Konami guy was the guy who said he got into the microphone. He was like extreme, and he like just blew out the speakers or something like that. Like that was that's a classic.
You can see them now starting to train troops so they can have an army that goes out in the field to fight.
Yeah, and I mean,
I don't know. It's the Sony thing is weird from like pre PlayStation 3 and like giant enemy crabs. Like that's just stupid. But I mean, that show was just littered with too much stuff. I probably have to see the Konami thing, the Konami show of whatever year that was, where that guy that guy came up on stage.
And this is something that we've embraced early game.
And then what's his name? Oh God.
Beyond its sight radius. So
You had like this pair of like developers come up and just trying to act like fools. Like yeah, whatever that Konami show was, that has to be number one. I think it was their first and only show.
A new train type and twist on the tactical battlefield here.
And how do these light forests work?
The light forest lets smaller units move through them. The concealment. It's allowed blue to
No, I'm not.
in which case
I swear.
a turret built with their speed building from their workers.
And they're talking about an RTS game, and I'm just
Don't
like,
you
okay.
love RTS games?
So we got these huge mechs, and I mean, just
Ugh.
they are countering the heck out of these blue infantry. But can these red mechs fit through the fort?
No, they're too big.
This is longer than the Xbox showcase.
This one looks like this RTS looks like more fast paced though.
Yeah. This
This
show
is a
is
smaller map, but it's a 1v1. So
if
I'm
you
guessing
take
2v2 would be
if you
bigger.
take out the Starfield thing, this is now longer than the Xbox showcase. I think my only
Is it?
yes, because the Xbox showcase was an hour, and they got through all those games, and they were pretty good.
What's the chicken there, Tim?
Yeah, that's a
They
giant
need
chicken
pacing
with a Viking helmet on
in
it.
this one.
Use your imagination. Stormgate's in pre-alpha, and that's art that we haven't gotten to yet. But imagine it as a big Mad Max Raider.
It's the threatening placeholder art for now.
That's their placeholder art. You heard that? The chicken with the Viking helmet is a placeholder art. So they don't know what to like get. They don't have an art for it yet. So they made a chicken with a Viking helmet on for a placeholder.
And here we have the final fight of the game, and it looks like blue is coming up against those mechs. Red is trapped on the other side.
He said the final fight of the game.
Wait, he just
This is the ending?
he just created a huge opening for his side.
Red is on the ropes right here, and they've been outmaneuvered. They're
Dum dum.
between two different
If he didn't break through those trees, they wouldn't have gotten flanked on that side, and they could have just focused there. But because he broke through the trees, he just killed himself. He could have center focused on one side, but now he's the center focus. Now he's got to focus on two sides. Split his defense, his small defense.
A bunch of stuff about Stormgate the rest of this year. We're introducing new modes. We have 3-player versus AI cooperative mode. We have team-based competitive mode. We're going to be sharing information about our storyline and campaign. We have new factions beyond.
But it's cool that you could break the trees to get around.
What if I want to play the game right now?
But it would seem like
As soon as possible, you wish list Stormgate on Steam, and you go to playstormgate.com to sign up for the beta. We're starting.
Well, maybe they'll have their placeholder taken care of by the beta.
What?
Maybe the placeholder will be taken care of by the beta. The placeholder image.
I want to bet it's not a placeholder. And they just didn't know what to do with the chicken. They want it in there. They just want the chicken in there.
They just covering their asses.
Do you like that? Attack! My chair likes to attack you.
So, get a load of this latest trailer for Fortune's Run.
Somewhere in this Abram system. Oh, is this 2001?
Yeah, wait.
It's 2001, the video game. It's clearly supposed to be 2001, but this reminds me of Interstellar.
What the heck?
It's a dial-up. Oh, that's a cool. It's like an old school shooter. That's cool.
You know they did like in Dying Light 2 there was a hidden room where you're playing like this.
Oh really?
Yeah. You're reversing all the zombies like that.
That's interesting.
It's fun.
Cool style.
You get, I think you get a specific. Oh, that's right. You get Super Mario boots, I think, from it. So when you jump high. Something like that. Or it's not jump high. I think it's you take your fall. I forgot. Like you can get Harry Potter's broomstick.
Oh.
And fly around.
Good luck. Let us all beseech the blessing of Almighty God upon this great and noble undertaking.
God, this stool is not comfortable for long viewing.
It is comfortable. Look at me.
Yeah, you get to slouch in your chair and spin.
Hey, that's my armrest. You wanted the stool. You can use the armrest. I'm kidding. Cupbearer Heroes 4?
I think we're still waiting on 3.
Oh, is it? I thought we're on 3.
Oh no, it's not.
That blowback. Forget about that. Boom.
The cameraman cannot keep the camera steady, if you noticed. It's like this the whole time. Like, look at that.
Imagine, it's all virtual too, so you know somebody
They're
made
shaking.
it like that.
It's like a shaky cam galore.
Hell Let Loose?
Oh, yeah.
That one's out though, but I think it might be in early access. Maybe they're just announcing it's coming out.
It's a sequel.
Yeah, Hell Let Loose.
It's just an ad?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an update.
It's on early access, but you can. It's coming out. You can buy it and play it. Heard Atomic Heart? How about Atomic Picnic?
What about what?
The game was called Atomic Picnic.
Oh.
So it's like, you heard about Atomic Heart? What about Atomic Picnic?
Man.
Wish list now, Cameron. Hey, if you wish list it, it skips the ad. Go on, try and think of that.
It's just like the next thing after the next thing after the next thing. And it's all like the same.
I still have a Warhammer 2 game I'm still trying to complete.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you ever played those?
No.
The Total Arena Warhammer 2?
No.
God, it's hard. They're long. To beat it, it takes a while. But
As an AI, I have no need for material possessions. But
if you die, it goes quick.
PC Gaming Show
It's very
can
like
take advantage
competitive.
of the following promotional content by following the instructions on the screen. If this product and/or service stimulates your orbital cortex, follow the instructions on the screen.
Show us something of significance.
Almost like unrealistic tech on display today. Just a shame our viewers at home can't get their hands on some of that bleeding edge hardware.
Your concerns are both unnecessary and convenient, Sean. As the long-term vanguard of gaming,
I didn't do anything.
Alienware continues to offer high-end PC hardware. Considering their extraterrestrial origins, it comes as no surprise.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this, Frankie, but they're not actually made by aliens.
Websites in my training model contain compelling evidence to the contrary, Sean. The truth is out there.
Great. But let's do some truth-telling of our own and hear what Alienware is offering the folks at home.
Wow.
Alienware has been a part of my professional life for a while. From the games you play to what you do for work, that's very hardware intensive.
When using Alienware, you get a performance that is very, very difficult to match.
I'm glad you're having a great time.
Literally everything I do is powered by Alienware, and it just makes me so happy.
Makes him happy. Alienware used to be like a tremendous deal in like the mid 2000s, and then people started to build their own computers.
They're like, oh no, people learned.
I used to want an Alienware computer.
I got Matt Goldberg to buy one.
Yeah.
Way back, and then now he has MSI. That's all.
He has MSI right now.
And then I think he built a. I don't know if he built one or not. I forgot.
Would you like me to secure blood, Sean?
Oh god, it's dark.
Anything but that. Let's move on to literally anything else. So, what's next?
There's more.
Well, there's a little
Ooh.
Let's have
You
a look
interested
at
in
some
this?
incoming DLC for Vampire Survivors.
It was fun for a couple minutes. It's because you know the Survivor IO game I was playing.
Yeah.
It's literally that, but it's like it's harder. It's not as lenient as that one, but I got the idea of it. I kept freaking beating it. And I was like, now I'm just like, hey, there's like 6 different characters you can play that do different things. They start with different things.
What rating would I give this show so far?
5 or 4.
Out of 10? Are you doing out of 10? I was gonna do out of 5.
Oh.
The problem with this is the pacing, in my opinion. It's not so much the content, although I guess they could do a better job.
Not a vampire.
They could mix up the content so you do a couple indies, AAA, couple indies, AAA, something to mix it in so it's not just like indies. And again, I don't have a problem with indie games. It's just that, you know, you could tell they're kind of holding back some of the bigger stuff for the very end. I don't see... I mean, they have a lot of stuff here. This has been over an hour and a half. They have a lot of stuff here. I was not expecting this. Do you like Baldur's Gate?
I never played it, but I was interested in trying out 3. I saw the art. I saw the pictures of the gameplay.
Yeah.
In like a little video. It looked interesting. It looks something I'd be interested in playing.
One moment.
Camera.
Yeah, the talking here, like, to me, it's not funny.
There's only little pieces of it that are funny.
Yeah, it's like sprinkled in. There, you know, it looks cheap compared to like the one that I actually went to, which was a stage, and had developers come by and you'd ask them a few questions and they'd leave. Like I like the first one was, you know, handled in my opinion a lot better than this. This seems almost like a phone it in. Like, oh, you know, let's just do something quick and easy. Have them stand in a green screen. We'll do all these effects. The game after game format is nice. Yes, less talking the better. Just get to the content. Although I do miss the hyping up part of like the presentations. I thought Xbox did a great job with the pacing of it all. They showed game after game. Phil Spencer came on just for a bit, Sarah Bond came on just for a bit, and then that was it, you know? They should know people care about the games and not the cringe boring, you know? I mean, if you're gonna have talking moments, just make it interesting. You don't need to appease to people. You know, it's like, we get it. We're here to see games, you know?
Go try it.
Them being funny is not gonna make me any more or less engaged with the show. I don't want to try it.
It tastes like orange popsicle.
Somewhere within these twisted swamps dwells a hag who possesses a potent
It does.
Like orange cream popsicle ice cream, right?
Hey hamster, you have missed nothing. You have missed us hoping of something significant.
Give me a spleen.
Jacob's been having a good time.
now attempt to reason with the creature.
You got tired?
Like that. He's sick of that fucking dog.
Oh, God. I'll be honest, I'm at this point, I'm just waiting for Dune Awakening, even though it's not even a game I'm gonna definitely try or be interested in because it's MMO. I just want to see how it looks. That's all. You've never seen us bored. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be.
What was that? Was that a game?
I don't mean to be jaded. I hope it doesn't come across as that. I just like, you know, I just want something like groundbreaking. And as I mentioned before, like that's probably not going to happen. Xbox did surprise me earlier. Xbox did surprise me.
I'm only tired because I was up really, really late.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm only tired because I was really, really late. That's why I'm falling asleep.
Yeah.
Or like early morning today.
If someone talks, they should hint to the next game hints in the exciting ways. Like, for example, the next few games are mind-blowing. Yes. Like, we all know this is coming. Like, what is this, Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah.
Yeah, but look at it.
It looks good. But see how different this is compared to everything else that we saw? Like, they should have sprinkled this in earlier to keep people engaged, you know? It's like a pace that you have to keep.
With a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
We can put lots more of the city onto the screen than they could in 1998.
It's Donald Sutherland.
We can do something that is more immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like.
Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. At least we can sit and chat. We got 2 more conferences tomorrow, Ubisoft and Capcom. I hope I can make it to the Capcom showcase. I have a doctor's appointment early in the day. Just to check up, it's fine. It's right down the street, so it's close. But I might not be able to make it back in time. I'm going to do everything I can to do that, okay? But definitely Ubisoft in the morning.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happened to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on fire.
He just threw a Molotov at a kid?
No, a fireball.
At a kid?
Jeez. There's a difference. It's
like this little, like,
one has glass, like, one's just fire.
Maybe it was just a dwarf or something. I don't know. It looked like a child. Just throwing a fireball at children. I have never played Baldur's Gate. No.
No, I haven't either. But I've been interested. I've been seeing stuff about this one, so I've been interested in playing it.
Yeah, for the Ubisoft showcase, I want to see Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. I want to see gameplay, and I need a release window for that.
Yeah, when they first announced Baldur's Gate 3, there's huge, like,
excitement.
Yeah, there was just articles
out August,
like,
soon.
Everywhere.
Yeah, so I mean, I want Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, Splinter Cell remake, which they're doing. I would love to get an update on that. That's gonna be. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, they're gonna deny me.
Oh wait, this is not.
Yeah, they did that Prince of Persia thing. One of the showcases. What was that? Feature game show?
Yeah, that was feature.
No, it wasn't, because we watched it first. I thought it was. We saw it on stream. We saw it together. It was after. Was one of the showcases. I forgot.
I'm telling you, everybody's in the Rogue White series right now. Everything Rogue White.
And isn't the Prince of Persia Sands in Time remake like indefinitely delayed at this point? Ubisoft's been having a lot of issues internally.
Hey, we'll play Cuphead. Want to beat the whole game again? Remember how you like playing Cuphead?
Yes, but I beat Cuphead. We beat Cuphead.
But so you want to play it
No,
again?
we're done with Cuphead.
What's wrong with Cuphead?
Did it leave you? Nothing's wrong with Cuphead.
Did it scar you for life?
Nearly. Have you ever played Thief Simulator? I have not.
No, but it's actually something interesting though.
Thief Simulator?
You're literally playing a thief robbing people's house.
Oh. This is a terrible stool that I'm sitting on.
It's a good stool.
Maybe in pain.
Is this Trailblazers? Oh no, it's not. But it's acting like it. Jeez. Actually, it might be. You should see how stupid Joe and I are playing. Miguel and Joe found this game called Trailblazers, and it's literally like you build your own car like this.
Mm-hmm.
You can make like a flying car, you can make a submarine, etc., etc. But like, it's so glitchy that you could spawn things almost anywhere.
Oh really?
So there was this big huge ore that we were supposed to get. It was in the water, like didn't know how to get it. I swam all the way to the bottom, and I spawned the car with freaking buoyancy, like with floaters on the side. So like a lot of like floaters on the side under there, and I grabbed it. I was able to grab it, and it fucking floated on top because I had so much of the stuff floating me up there. And I was like, all right, Joseph, you need to make a crane and hook me over there. I was like, I can't let go. If I let go, we're gonna drop it and do this again.
Exclusive debut, an Unreal Engine 5 game. Hopefully it's visually impressive.
In reality, I was like, I got it up there. And he's like, alright, now what do you do? I was like, not gonna lie, I didn't get this far through. I didn't think this is gonna work.
Hey, look, it's something that looks interesting. Stealth
extraction horror. Sounds like Signs of Silence. Have you heard that? It's another indie game. Basically, you just see a bunch of creepy shit, and you're trying to like collect like certain things to extract. It's fun, but you could run through it. This might be better.
The atomic space shifter. If anything goes wrong, not that it will, I can pull you back out. A lot of folks come up here looking for answers. It's weird. It's like time runs differently here. Guys, I think I found something.
Ghostbusters.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's good. If that actually happens in the game, that's good.
Hey, let me tell you.
It's invisible.
No, it's up top.
You think so?
Oh, it is invisible.
See, we did this, stuff like this, sprinkled in between the indie things.
That's like Dead by Daylight. It's a horror. You said
okay,
horror section.
no, I'm just saying like interesting things like this, sprinkled in between. I'm sounding elitist. I don't want to sound elitist, like, oh, the indie stuff isn't interesting. That's not what I'm saying.
Ghostbusters Dark Edition.
You're alive. Ready to go back in?
I'm just saying.
Look at his face.
I'm just saying more like, I don't know.
Oh, this has been. I've seen this around actually.
You have?
On Steam, yeah.
That looked pretty good.
I mean, like I didn't play. There's nothing to play, but I've seen the name before around. I just never looked into it.
Oh, you're not in the frame, by the way.
I'm hiding. I'm stealth. I am stealth. Gas, gas, gas. Got to take it tonight.
You singing is gonna get me a copyright claim.
Deja vu. I am Speed. I do that. I play that song Deja Vu from Initial D. And it's just telling him when I'm running away. Just like, what are you doing? It's like, I am Speed. And I run off.
Yeah, I hope so too, Tyler. The only thing is, it's like in 15 minutes, it will be a 2-hour show. Why?
Hear me out. We can watch it, and I can play Diablo at the same time.
I can't stream both at the same time.
I believe in you.
I guess I probably could if I streamed. Yeah, I could probably create a new window and do that, actually. That wouldn't be hard to do. No, you're not streaming. Play it afterwards. Earthless. Well, 2024 looks packed already. Gotta say that. 2024 looks crazy.
Damn, I wish it was 2023 though.
I know, like everything was supposed, like 2023 was supposed to be massive, and it's been a good game year, but not a good year for quality. Everything's been broken, but the games have been actually good. If they worked.
Up next, tie on those togas and make merry with fine wine as all roads lead.
Oh my god.
Here's the first look at
Fucking Sean, I swear to God.
Why, Steve Jobs? Why?
I feel like I've seen like 5 city builder games in this show.
You want some more orange ice cream? Huh?
I'm fine.
You're surprised it tastes that good, huh?
It tastes like a popsicle.
That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to taste like orange creamsicle ice cream.
It's bizarre.
But it tastes like it, though.
Yes, it does.
You want to know what the flavor name
How
is?
many... Does someone remember how many city building games that we've seen in this show alone? I'm just curious. This is like the 3rd or 4th one. It has to be.
City Skyline.
We saw the City Skylines.
Technically Cyber... what's it called? Frostpunk.
Oh, God.
But that one's more grueling. Like, that one's more like, it's not like you build in that. It's like shit's going south in different areas. You gotta kinda keep an eye on everything.
Ty says, I feel they don't need to add the world premiere if they said the name of the game before. Yeah, that is a good point. That kind of defeats the world premiere. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Did you see that lion knock him down? It was like
I did
a
not.
Roblox lion. It was like, rah.
Wow. Nova Roma. Build your own city of Rome.
Oh my god. Another world premiere. I didn't see this coming.
I swear to God, if this doesn't end in 10 minutes...
Their goal is to get people sick and tired of world premieres.
The goal...
The Great War is over.
Help me.
All we want
Help me.
is to return.
I'm just curious. Hold on.
I'm dying.
I'm just curious, guys. I just want to see what the chat says.
Newborn Czechoslovakia, we fought.
There's only 7... Oh. This is because this is the, Someone says GTA 6. Yeah, at the PC Gaming Show. 100th space game this show. This is cancer? Well, that's terrible to say.
Wait.
None of us thought
Can you do
this part of
this?
the journey would be the most difficult.
Can you do this? Pop
We
out
still
chat.
hope to see
Oh,
our
yeah.
home once
I
again.
could do that and then make it full screen. Oh.
Oh,
Tab. There you go.
Across the endless
Just leave it like that. I just wanted
No
to...
way.
No, I just wanted to... Stop it.
by the red and white armies.
I just wanted to see what people were saying.
My armored train in a harsh winter.
Look at that. It's,
Maybe it could be okay.
By enemies, we fight to make our way.
We need more space games right above it. Just random 20. We need more space games.
Our last train home.
Xbox show is much better. Again, the problem here is that they're just going way overboard. It's too much, and you might as well call it an indie showcase.
Will you lead us?
I think the new Destroy All Humans game is in
Last
development.
Train Home, Wishness Now, mobile game.
So Ty,
releasing mobile game release.
A new Destroy All Humans game, would this be a potential brand new like sequel, Destroy All Humans 3, or is this like Path of the Furon remake? Because we got Destroy All Humans 1 and 2.
Whether any train home is truly the last remains the subject of academic debate. History.
It's okay.
is one thing, though.
That's not.
I think we're almost over.
No. I hope
As
so.
proof, watch at
But I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't see what's...
Did you just hear what she said? Sesame Street and My Friends with Horror?
No.
Now watch My Sesame Street.
They're all dead.
In a survival horror.
Oh. people actually get they get to make this.
Are you fucking serious?
This actually could be hilariously good.
Last job of the day is always the worst.
I'd rather watch Happy Time Murders.
You think it's a brand new sequel? That'd be interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, I can see you playing this with your friends. Absolutely.
God, I hope not.
Wow. And you could put on the mask and then put on the outfit.
You tie them up. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I could definitely see you playing this with your friends.
No.
Yes, absolutely. I've seen the shit you guys play. You would definitely try this out. Just for the lulz.
No. No. Saved.
You get a minigun.
I just wonder what happens if you get caught.
My friendly neighborhood. That could be funny. Still talking to you.
That was actually that voice. I think the Muppet's name is Ernie or something. Or Bernie or something like that. I think that was him. Build your legacy.
They can't afford to sit back and relax now.
What's that PC racer one? I forgot what it's called. Like
the Formula. I was gonna say, is it the Formula series?
Oh yeah.
F1, I think it's called. F1 2024.
No, but I was thinking of something else. It's like a racing game for like that's on PC.
Looks like Grid. Remember Grid? Which actually was rebooted. And, yeah. Still around. F1 Manager. Oh, it's a management game set in the universe.
Oh, Formula 1 Manager. Yeah.
I guess that's interesting if you like those styles. I think they end the show with a big announced game. Hopefully, I'm right. I'm feeling that they're saving that for Dune Awakening.
No. They're not doing numbers.
They're gonna.
I've identified a simple programming adjustment to target underrepresented segments of our audience.
The lies.
Dana.
All fucking lies.
This is clearly pre-recorded.
Cornering the VTuber market. Smart, very smart. Just not really sure this is my vibe, but since we're on a time crunch, let's see what's next.
You're on a time crunch. Since when? Said he's on a time crunch.
I'm never leaving.
Tire replacement simulator. Wow, we didn't even give that guy a chance.
Space AAA service.
Your car breaks down, you have to repair your car, and there's creatures out there trying to kill you in the meantime.
Oh, I don't think dropping that in there was a good idea.
I think that's why he's running.
You sure? Put one bolt on.
Wow.
Yeah, he put one bolt on. I wonder what happened. This could be fun though.
Yeah.
This looks fun. It's supposed to be.
It's better than half the other things that we've seen.
What was it called? Space? I forget.
I don't think it's a world premiere.
It said it, but
oh, did he spoil the world premiere again? Breath Edge 2. Or Breath. I think it's called Breath Edge. Breath Edge 2. Bread. Breath Edge.
Bread.
It's one word. Breath Edge.
Bread.
Yes. Hello, kids. Welcome home from school.
What is that?
It's called Chore Simulator. All I want to do is play video games. No, go take out the trash. Go mow the lawn. Go find missing children.
I think it's a horror game.
It looks like...
Yep.
Ooh.
It saw the missing kids style. I was like, it's gotta be a horror game. You're playing kid. Kids are being taken. Oh, it's just like a...
Wow, that's a hunk of fox
okay.
or corgi.
Corpse Party is better than this.
This looks like Octopath Traveler without the interesting art style. Bloomtown. It's a different story.
Man, there are so many great video games in this year's show.
Where have they been?
What do we know about sand?
Sand is a
Oh, this must be Doom.
Yeah.
I swear, if this isn't Doom. Dune, not Doom.
But it's also a brand new survival game set in an alternate history.
No, it's called Sand.
Austro-Hungarian soldier smuggling in space sound.
Would you like to hear more about Sand?
Oh, no need. I'm about to know plenty. Let's take a look at Sand.
Yeah, I'd like to copyright...
Yeah, you know Dune was like about spice? Yeah, we're just gonna talk about sand.
I'd like to copyright the word sand for my video game. It's a trademark.
Company did that too. Try to do that.
You can't do that.
Actually, Monster Energy Drink, they try to copyright Monster.
Yeah, you can't do that because it's too.
But yeah, they try to do that and they get pissed off when people.
Hey,
use
it's a
Monster
Ukrainian game, so let's be kind and respectful. They developing a game under harsh conditions. I don't like sand. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
Get to my damn gun.
And all the cracks and all the edges. I really don't like sand.
Austro-Hungarian, remember. That's what he's supposed to be.
Says you suck. Yeah, these trailers don't really have much gameplay. The indie stuff has gameplay because they don't have the budget for the CGI stuff, but isn't it funny how that works? You have more money, but you're not going to show us the game.
Their stand.
Look like they're sand pirates.
You know what that looks like? The spider from Wild Wild West.
They were
Will
speaking
Smith.
Ukrainian? Hamster says they're speaking Ukrainian. Sand.
I thought that was supposed to be. And what was that? Do Hungarians speak? No, they don't. Never mind.
I trust hamsters.
They're supposed to be Austro-Hungarian. They're speaking
Austria?
He said the guy. Okay, so he said Austro-Hungarian.
Oh.
We have reached the end of this year's show, and we're saving
something
very exciting for the end. Dune.
Wait.
No, they save you fuckers. You save it for the last. This better be fucking good. This better be so good that it's gonna want to make me, a non-MMO player, play this game.
Roblox.
We had like costumes. Oh, Dune's got some really cool costumes. We have the still suits, the royal garments. Oh my god, I could dress up maybe as like a giant sandworm.
No, stop.
I'd be that person. I want you to know that if there is a giant sandworm costume, I can make
Could you imagine the potential?
I would be the person to wear that.
Imagine a potential, a third-person game, giant sandworm everywhere, and like you guys have to work to take it down. You guys got to hook onto it. Like there's potential here.
And
By
me
the way,
wearing a worm costume, taking down a worm.
My coworker was telling me that Dune had a video game in the late 90s or early 2000s, and it was a strategy game. that was actually pretty decent.
Anyways, just forget it.
I'm just saying this.
Living in the past. I shouldn't even miss this stuff. I mean, we're adults, right?
Get to the fucking game, Sean.
Frankie Ward?
Oh, they flew her out. They finally.
I want to do the participant so bad. I'm sorry.
She's been flying here. That's why the show was 2 hours, because her flight was like an hour and a half.
With the lied. Doom and cosplay.
Doom cosplay stuff. No. Oh, he's a Harkonnen. Oh.
Would you do the honors?
She looks like she got a lot shorter.
Yeah, the Baron's much. He needs to float.
I was gonna say what's the thing on her nose, and I forgot that's what they do.
It's the
yeah.
It's
I was like, what is that? Is that supposed to be the mic?
Okay, so here's the development studio. Nice offices. Wow.
Is that the offices?
Like, it's yeah.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
It's a pretty interesting building. Very industrial.
It's like an apartment complex and made.
It looks like yeah.
That's what it looks like. It was an apartment complex that was like made into a developer studio.
Your dad played the Dune games? Yeah, the strategy games. I heard they were pretty good.
There was games before this.
Yeah, it was a strategy game, real-time strategy game.
So Dune Awakening is a survival, open-world, massively multiplayer.
Boo about multiplayer.
Players are invited to explore the world of Dune. They involve themselves in politics. They involve themselves in intrigue. They involve themselves in combat. They have to survive on the most dangerous planet in the universe. And through this experience, they come to know the factions of the world.
God, I can't wait for the movie. We got tickets to see Oppenheimer in 70mm IMAX. I'm going to do the same thing for Dune Part 2.
On the planet in the deep desert.
That's going to be an experience of a lifetime.
And you need to creep into enemy camps and knife them in the back and steal the water from their steel suits. By the end of the game, perhaps you're running a guild. You have a fleet of vehicles, ornithopters flying in formation.
Wait, so it's supposed to be an MMO?
Yes, it's an MMO open world survival game.
Let's see how.
So we'll see. Yeah.
Because the only problem with that is that because you know there's going to be a lot of people playing it, and if they try to make it too graphically intense, it's going to be a shit show.
Because a lot of people don't care. I just realized this isn't full screen.
Like even Final Fantasy has problems with its frame rate.
I'm sorry, guys. I just realized. I think we were scrolled down a little bit. Was it full screen?
So it's like it's good with a small group.
Yeah.
If they make small.
If they do squads and stuff like that. So third person.
You know, there's an issue with Diablo 4 I found out yesterday.
Huh?
There's an issue with Diablo 4 where if there's so many people trying to log in at the same time, people that are already logged in get kicked out for those logged in.
Oh, really?
Those people get logged in. It happened to me yesterday.
That's frustrating.
And I was in a freaking nightmare dungeon, fucking level 30. I'm like, are you serious?
Do you hear this? Every single time you traverse the desert, you'll be attracting a sandworm because of the sound.
Dune Awakening is built upon a foundation of 5 pillars. Survival, which is obviously everything you'd expect to see in a survival game. Water,
yeah, I can't wait, Tyler, for that November. We're fortunate where we live in an area where they actually have a true IMAX theater, 70mm, 15 perforations.
And you got some sand.
And we're going to go see Oppenheimer next month there, and then we have Dune Part 2, which is going to be filmed entirely in IMAX. Definitely going to get tickets for that.
We have a concept called a Coriolis storm.
I like that. I always liked how that.
You're going to start playing Diablo 4 only next month? Like Diablo 4 only? Just a marathon of Diablo 4?
Then we have Combined Arms. Combined Arms is our combination.
This could be cool.
I'll tell you this. Have fun getting your mount. Just try to have fun.
So this could be cool because you're flying the ornithopter around, and you get to, touch down on some areas. Maybe you have your squad with you, and you guys go in and clear out like a certain area or level. They're showing guns in this, and I know that in the lore there is guns. I think one of the TV series had guns or something like that people didn't like. That's the thing. How involved is it going to be to the lore, to the true lore of Dune, not the crappy parts.
Diablo 4. In the story, what's it called? There's a mount vendor on the first level. Like once you hit level 5, or 4, you'll see the mount vendor, and you can't take it until you do a specific quest. You're going through the whole game, and it's like 4 acts or 5 acts. but you're spending like hours upon hours. Like it took me the second day of playing consistently for the whole day to get to Act 4, and it's such lazy writing because like you're running around with this guy named Lorath this whole time, and once you get to Act 4, you go back to the main area, the first starting zone where you see the mount vendor, and this guy goes, "Hey, has Lorath given you a mount?" Of course he hasn't. I was like, "Go to the mount vendor right now and we'll give you a mount." It's like, that's literally what they say. It's just like, there's no story on how you get your mount. It's just like, oh, he forgot to give you your mount in Act 1. Oh, here it is in Act 4. After spending like 40 hours running through it.
Thanks for telling me that during the entire presentation.
It's okay. All for you.
Well, okay, that looks okay. Again,
it's not my fault. It's his fault for saving it for last. Remember that.
It's so weird.
Look into his
Chani next to the
looking
Baron.
through his cosplay pale skin and like I think orange eyes he has now.
She looks great. He just looks.
Yeah, you betcha.
Why you say if? Yeah.
Well, you know, Dakota, you guy's pretty smart. I mean, I think he's actually the CEO now of PC Gamer and all subsidiary publications and IPs. I think he's got some really great ideas, but he also caddies for some very influential people on the golf course. Life comes at you fast, I guess. Either way, see you next year. Bye.
God.
Wait, it's not done yet though. He didn't say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, he's still saying bye. He's still saying bye. He's still waving at you. Wait until he stops waving at you, Cameron. Wave back, maybe he'll stop. Cameron, wave back. No.
All right. Here's the issue with what we just watched here. Extreme lack of any organization and pacing. They had a shit ton. I was not expecting to come here and be like, "Oh yeah, let's watch the longest showcase of all these major companies so far." And that's what this was. It was over 2 hours. What we just saw was over 2 hours of a showcase. What the hell? And, like, if you're going to show stuff like this, you know, if you're going to have this long presentation, fine, but you need to organize your announcements in a way that it keeps people engaged. Not everyone is there. Everyone's there for different things, right? Different reasons. But, you know, you always have your big events and big show and big, you know, pieces that you want to show. But it's like, they just had, like, it was like 45 minutes of, like, nothing but these indie titles back to back to back to back. And then they showed some more interesting stuff towards the end. I just feel like they need to organize stuff. So you show a couple indies here, then you show, you know, something interesting, something like AA or AAA, whatever.
Baldur's Gate was actually something.
Yeah, but I'm talking like the smaller titles. You know, I'm not saying, and I want to make this clear because I don't like sounding so. I don't want to sound elitist. It's not right. Everyone deserves a spot and a chance to promote their game. What are you doing?
Oh, I accidentally pressed it.
Okay. Everyone has a chance to show their game, and everyone deserves to be up on the stage here. I don't want to sound like, you know, you get off the stage because you're an indie town. No, that's terrible. It's a horrible attitude. It's not right whatsoever. But I'm just saying that when you have major and lots of things to announce like this, sprinkle it over, like mix and match some things. You don't want it all sort of jumbled together, you know, not all your AAA stuff in one, not all your indie stuff in one. That's what it felt like here, is that they just placed some random things and didn't think into how it actually feels when you're watching it, you know, in one full contained piece. Is it the worst showcase of... It's not the worst showcase I've seen, not at all, but is it the worst showcase this year?
Quite possibly.
For me, it was the least interesting. I will say that. It was the least interesting this year. You know, they had some cool things to show. It should not have been 2 hours. I'm sorry.
A singular game announcement was better than that whole show to me, to be honest.
2 hours was ridiculous for this.
I mean, like, Dune and Baldur's Gate are the only two things that were pretty interesting. I mean, there might have been one more, but the rest wasn't, like, worth it. God, I could have watched that, like, literally, if you cut the 2 out there, it could have been just like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's my thoughts on it. It was okay, but definitely needs help with the pacing. Next year they gotta work on that if they're gonna do it. They kind of said they kind of almost hinted that this was the last one. Like, oh, the new CEO has lots of different ideas. I don't know what that means. Are you gonna have
I think he doesn't like him. He's gonna replace the host.
Like Sean gets kicked out, right? It's a different guy. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, guys. Tomorrow is the Ubisoft conference in the morning at 10 a.m. It's a Monday. I'm going to be up for work anyway, but I am watching that. I will be reacting to that. Now we have the Capcom showcase later after that. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to be there for the Capcom showcase, but I have a doctor's appointment earlier in that day.
You're going to talk about Monster Hunter World. Or Monster Hunter.
I just hope that... what is Pragmata. That's what I want to see from Capcom, is what's going on with Pragmata. Anyway, so I'll do everything I can to be there for the Capcom showcase. If there are any changes... Twitter is where I'll mention it, and if you see the live stream reminder thing disappear, then that basically indicates that unfortunately I won't be able to make it for the Capcom. Regardless, I am going to have my birthday celebration stream on Thursday. I decided to cancel the RGG Studio stream, which is like a Dragon Yakuza stuff, just because it's more game specific. I don't expect everyone to be interested in that, so I'm just going to watch it myself. In my own time, and then Thursday at 2 p.m. you'll see the reminder up on my channel. Will be the birthday celebration stream, which will be a casual. We can chat and play some games, do whatever you guys want. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. You made the 2 hours bearable, and appreciate you guys just joining here and, for the support. All right.
Make sure about that.
See you guys.
Fall asleep.
See you guys.